up, guys? Late night cast, Mac here. I apologize, it's been so long since I've done a Carolina Hurricanes recap with so many off days for the Carolina Hurricanes and the 4-game homestand, because you know I like to do homestands and away things in one video. So that's why it's been a while, but we are cooking with oil, gas, and gravy, as the great Trip Tracy would say. And we've got to hear a lot of bingo from Mike Maniscalco and just exciting Hurricanes hockey from top down, pretty much, winning 9 out of 11 and clinching a couple of days ago against the Washington Capitals in dominating fashion. Everything's really clicking right now, except Pyotr Kochetkov, who has struggled mightily recently. Just doesn't seem like he's knows when to be aggressive. He's in between and giving up a lot of soft, weird, un-Pyotr-like goals. But before this rough stretch, he had stopped 96 of 100 shots, so you definitely know it's in there. But right now, Frederik Andersen, the Great Dane, 7 in a row, I believe, for Frederik winning. So right now, he's your goalie, playoff goalie number 1, with the stuff that he's doing. And they've been all the key saves at all the right times, because the Carolina Hurricanes has pretty much carried play for this 9 out of 11 stretch, but he's made the key saves, the breakaway saves, the one-on-one saves, the bad turnover saves. All those are going the Great Dane's way right now, and that's what you want to see. Obviously, you want Pyotr to find his game again, because you want to have a nice goalie tandem if you feel you need that. You want them both to be as confident as they possibly can, especially as playoff hockey gets more physical and whatnot. But I'll start with the first game against the Nashville Predators. We got UC Saros. We cannot solve the mystery of UC Saros. His no goals commercial was very, very true. We had like 38 shots to Nashville's 19, but just one really bad goal Pyotr gave up, and then we just couldn't get anything past Saros. Taylor Hall did have a nasty power play goal, and that has been a really, really nice shot in the arm, a nice surprise in this little good stretch is the power play. Unfortunately, we dropped that one 3-1, and then we come back against the Montreal Canadiens, win 4-1, give up a first goal in about first 20 seconds, just a bad turnover in the slot, and Gallagher whizzed it past Andersen. Nothing really Andersen could do there, but we were able to get the goal right back about 15 seconds later. Nice face-off win in the offensive zone. Blake doing Blake things, crashing the net. Aho was around there, and Blake got to bounce off of Canadian skate, I believe. And the luck is starting to turn around for Jackson Blake, because not only is he still playmaking like he has been the entire season, but it's finally finding the back of the net. So 1-1 there. And then in the second quarter, Sebastian Aho was a man possessed, drawing the penalty. And then the power play, Mr. Power Play goal, Taylor Hall, just found a soft spot in the slot and finally was able to get one past, because Gerard was a defensive wizard, and we just kept the pressure on, kept the defense, kept the puck in the offensive zone, and Montreal finally got tired. Gerard finally made a mistake, and he was able to whiz it past the goalie mask to make it 2-1. And then the Sebastian Aho Seth Jarvis connection is also sizzling, and artistry passing 2-on-1, and I think it was Jarvis to score it. Just absolutely smoked it past the goalie there. And then Andrei Svechnikov came back from his injury issue, got the empty netter, empty net specialist as Svechnikov is with 1:07 to go in the game. 4-1. The three big, huge saves were all on Newhook by Anderson. A couple of breakaways and a really bad turnover by Orlov at 3-1. So it could have been a very different game. But again, Anderson making all the big saves at all the right times. Excuse me. And then in the Islander game, it was kind of a gong show type of game where the goalies did not have a lot of fun. Again, Pyotr Kochetkov kind of just giving up some soft goals. Just doesn't look like he's attacking or knows when to attack, and giving up a little soft rebounds and things of that nature. But the Canes were able to get on the board twice in a span of about 3 minutes. Jankowski and Robinson connect on a awesome pass. Kokiniemi also winning a board battle on the second goal, and Logan Stankoven doing the stanky leg past the Islanders goalie on the second one. Martinuk was key on the second goal as well. And then some transition. The Islanders are brutal in transition, and it was kind of really like, I think it was Gostisbehere or Walker that got back and denied the pass, but Piotr just let that one slip. So 2-1. And then they got a wicked bounce after a good save, but it went off Piotr's collarbone, and they were able to net the rebound. And then another transition opportunity. Piotr couldn't stop. 3-2, but Sebastian Aho with the one-timer on the power play to make it 3-3, and then a double minor, which could have really turned the game, but it turned the game in our favor because Jacob Slavin did Jacob Slavin things to spring Sebastian Aho and Seth Jarvis, and Jarvis was able to net the longish breakaway, a shorthanded breakaway, to make it 4-3. Then a really ugly play by Burns, caught puck watching. I can't remember who scored it on the back door. I believe it was Horvat. Make it 4-4. And then Dmitry Orlov, just simple, whizzed one-timer. That's another thing that I've noticed in this stretch. Yes, we get a ton of shots blocked, but there's a lot of one-timers that are tickling the twine. And Orlov whizzed one to make it 5-4. And then a nasty goal by Sebastian Aho and Seth Jarvis. The chemistry between those two is absolutely magical to make it 6-4. And of course, Islanders tried but did not succeed. So again, the penalty kill has been amazing. We did give up that one power play goal, but it was a bad rebound by Piotr. But you see it every game. The penalty kill generates more chances, high danger chances, than the opponents, not 8.5 out of 10 times when it comes to the Canes. And the leader of that pack is definitely Jacob Slavin, but everybody has contributed, especially with Jordan Stahl dealing with a lower body issue, I believe. Mark Jankowski has enjoyed and been very effective on the penalty kill, and him getting the scoring started in the game and just capitalizing on almost every high danger scoring chance he has. One of the best acquisitions and pure Carolina Hurricanes, just like Logan Stankoven. So 6-4 there. And then a couple of nights ago against the Capitals, probably the best period Carolina Hurricanes had, going up 3-0, and it was just like total control, a loose play by Washington trying to get the puck out, really good puck movement, and Walker was able to get the rebound and get it through. There was traffic, but it was another kind of one-timer shot to make it 1-0, and then 2 power play goals. Nice convergence on the rebound, but after the fake shot, I can't remember. I think Gostisbehere had the fake shot, and then Aho shot it the one-timer, and then it came right back to Blake, and he was able to slide it past, make it 2-0, and then 3-0 on the power play again with Seth Jarvis one-timer, and you know when Seth Jarvis scores, the Canes always win. I believe it's 75-5 when Seth Jarvis scores a goal, contrary of Canes stats. He is amazing when it comes to that stuff. The stats, and Seth Jarvis is amazing too. So 3-0. And then I'll give it to Charlie Lindgren. He made some huge saves. And once again, Frederick Anderson wasn't tested too hard, but he had a few really big saves. One on Ovechkin. It was basically a 1-on-1. And a couple other mini breakaways to kind of calm everything down. And be able to keep the lead, because in the second period we kind of let it slip, and the Capitals did have some sort of a push, but then Logan Stakehoven, amazing pass by Roslovic, and amazing job by the guys to tag up and make sure they were onside, because that goal was too pretty to take off the board to make it 4-0. And then Ovechkin did get a 5-on-3 goal. I think it was pretty questionable, but, you know, it's OV, and he's closing in on the record, 892. I just don't want the record breaker against the Canes. But then Jackson Blake with some filthy moves on the power play, just going super power forward, backhand, nasty 5-1, and then Royal Rumble broke out. And the Canes won that too. Tom Wilson was trying to be a jerk and trying to instigate a lot of things, so the Canes said okay, and won a lot. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily love the takedown by Chatfield, but I mean, I loved it, but it was dangerous. But I mean, Chatfield doesn't do that, fights like that, so I also kind of loved it. But to make a statement that way and net 3 power play goals and just have that much dominance against the premier of the NHL this season, obviously surprising, but the points are the points. And it's fantastic what we're able to do. And unfortunately, Svechnikov went out. It doesn't seem to be serious, but he hasn't really gotten to grab a rhythm this season. Just a lot of nicks, nags, and just frustrating play at times for Svechnikov. So hopefully nothing too serious, and he'll be back soon. Same for Stahl. But everybody seems to be clicking and melding in the perfect ways. So amazing. 7th straight year under Rod Brindamore, making the playoffs and doing it in a dominating fashion feels really good. Feels so good. Everything feels great. And it's just really fun to watch right now. All we need is Piotr to kind of get back to his solid self and just get that confidence rolling. But April 19th feels really good. That would be the start of the playoffs, but let's keep the good vibes and good momentum going. Keep stacking those W's and stacking the points, because you always want to have a good feeling going to the playoffs. As always, let's go Kings.